Good day, everyone. My name is Jeneline Tapang. My topic for today is about chapter 48, the riddle, and the chapter 49, the voice of persecuted, of No Limitang Here by Jose Rizal. My objective is to understand how Ilya's tragic family history reveals the generational impact of injustice, highlights the moral duty of empathy and resilience, and critics of colonial system abuse of power, reinforcing Rizal call for systematic reform. The summary of the story: Ilyas revealed his family tragic past to Ibarra. His grandfather was falsely accused and punished, leading to the destruction of their family reputation. Poverty and suffering followed, shaping Ilyas' worldview. His story parallels Don Rafael's fate, showing how injustice spanned generations. Elias insists that systematic change is necessary, while Ibarra listened with empathy. For social reflection, expose the long-lasting impact of injustice on families and communities, highlights the cycle of poverty and stigma caused by false accusations, shows how social reputation in colonial society determined survival and dignity. For moral reflection, Elias embodies resilient and moral courage, refusing to accept oppression as fate. Raises the ethical questions of how individuals respond to inherited injustice. Ibarra's empathy reflects the moral responsibility of the privileged class to listen and act. For political reflection, critiques the colonial justice system manipulated by friars and elites. Political power perpetuates inequality across generations, suggests that true reform requires systematic change, not just individual goodwill. For chapter 49, the voice of the persecuted. My objective to examine how Elias' passionate call for justice exposes the suffering of the oppressed, contrasts reform with revolution, and critiques the corruption of colonial society. And for the summary, Elias continues his conversation with Ibarra, speaking about the plight of the poor and powerless. He argues that peaceful reform may not be enough because the system is too corrupt to correct itself. Ibarra listened but insists on the legal reform, fearing that violence will only bring chaos. Their debate intensified, showing the divide between reformist and revolutionary approaches to achieving justice. Social reflection: Elias represents the voice of marginalized Filipinos, expose poverty and oppression of the powerless, society divide between elites and common folk. For moral reflection, ethical dilemma, peaceful reform versus radical action. Elias insists justice must come from the oppressed. Ibarra fears violence will bring chaos, but desire justice, but deeper in method. Political reflection critiques corruption in colonial system, friars and elites black reform. Elias calls for direct action from the masses. Ibarra maintains faith in legal reform. For the chapter 48 conclusion, deepens ideological tension between reform and revolution. Elias' story shows that injustice is not isolated, it is structural and generational, affecting both the poor and the wealthy. His narrative challenged Ibarra to move beyond personal ambition and consider the collective struggle of the Filipino people. This chapter reinforced Rizal's broader themes of oppression, injustice, education, and reform. Chapter 49 conclusion highlights the ideological tension between Elias and Ibarra, symbolizing the broader struggle of the Filipino under colonial rule. While both men desire justice, their differing methods reflect the conflict between gradual reform and radical change. Rizal used this dialogue to emphasize that true liberation requires confronting a theme that remains relevant in discussion of social justice today. 48, si Elias ay nagbahagi ng kasaysayan ng kanyang pamilya kay Ibarra. Ang kanyang lolo ay maling pinagbibintangan at pinarusahan dahilan ng pagkasira ng dangal at pagbagsak sa kahirapan ng kanilang angkan. Ang kwento niya ay kalintulad ng sinapit ni Don Rafael na nagpapakita ng paulit-ulit ng kawalan ng katarungan sa lipunan. So dito sa chapter 48, ipinakita na ang inhustisya ay nagdudulot ng pangmatagalang sugat sa pamilya at lipunan at na ang pagbabago ay hindi makakamtan sa mabuting hangarin lamang, kundi sa malalim na reforma sa sistemang kolonyal. And for the chapter 49, dito ipinahayag ni Elias ang matindi niyang panawagan para sa katarungan. So ipinakita niya ang hirap at pagdurusa ng mga inaapi at binigyang diin ng pagkakaiba ng reforma na nais ni Ibarra laban sa revolusyon ng kanyang isinusulong. So sa kanilang pagtatalo, lumitaw ang mas malalim na kritika at katiwalian sa lipunang kolonyal, kung saan ang kapangyarihan ng mga praile at elitista ay patuloy na nagpapahirap sa mga mamamayan. So sa madaling salita, dito sa chapter 49 ay sa boses ng mga inaapi, tunggalian ng reforma at revolusyon at panawagan ng mga panawagan para sa tunay na pagbabago laban sa katiwalian at sistema.